how, is there this connection between the fashion industry and crypto, the luxury goods industry, all these other things are kind of getting the pieces put together, and will we see like Louis Vuitton NFT, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's definitely going to happen. I think that what's happening now is that, first of all, fashion is starting to understand that, especially luxury, that crypto is the new, what was like all the tech billionaires from Silicon Valley. Now it's all about the crypto billionaires, right? I mean, we're in a bear market now, but still. And so they're going after that money. How do you go after that money? You've got to accept crypto. So now you see it's Gucci, Off-White, Balenciaga, Philip Plein, and then one other person accepts crypto right now. They accept crypto. Not that many though. Like the Chanel's, the Louis Vuittons, they still don't accept crypto, but it's starting to happen. Then the other side of it is that fashion is going to have to move. A lot of it's going to have to will move onto the blockchain with regard to authenticity. And people who are outside of fashion maybe don't know, but like, for example, I have this bag. This is a Comme des Garçons bag, right? How do I know it's real? I can look and there are certain indicators, but I bought it from a store. If I were to be able to run my phone over it, and then it would just kind of, all the credentials of it would pop up. That's all tied to the blockchain and talks about the materials used and where it was made. And this is the serial number, so that you actually know that it is authentic. Then I really will know that this is authentic. I kind of don't really know. I mean, unless you buy it from the store, and even from the store, something could be fake. Someone could put fake items on a truck. And then, so that's a really big thing. So Louis Vuitton right now, I know, is, for example, when they sell a bag, you're going to get an NFT with that bag. And the NFT is just to show the authenticity, but it'll make that bag a lot more valuable, especially when you resell it. Because the resale market is a humongous business in fashion right now. So you buy something, you buy your Chanel bag and you get tired of it, and after a year you want to resell it, you can resell it and make almost all your money back. So that's why a lot of girls are buying Chanel bags, because they know they can make most of their money back. You're going to make even more money if you can show that it's authentic, and if it's authenticated on the blockchain, because that's pretty foolproof. So that's going to be a big use case, a big utility for NFTs and for blockchain for my industry.
What is that? Is there? I think pretty sure there's a fashion, like a luxury store online deal where you can trade in your. You reached out to me for a job one time, I think, on the tech side. But they had some physical stores too. I think during the pandemic.
The Real? Was it the Real?
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Huge. It's a huge business. Like, it's not even funny. Somebody just asked about something. Didn't Walmart build a blockchain like that with KPMG? Yes, they did. Walmart is really into, like, they're investing in blockchain for sure, and they're really going for that. So that's true, Holly.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of businesses that are trying to, and probably the last couple of years have been trying to figure it out and see what benefits they can get from doing it. I wonder if in the future for luxury things, instead of getting a paper certificate, maybe you get, the NFT proving authenticity, or I don't know. There's some physical attributes that are. I'm interested to see that. I have a security background, and I'm not a physical security expert as far as like open resistant tape and all that stuff. But I wonder, what actually makes sense as far as authenticating things on the blockchain. Because I know there's been a few, I don't want to say IOTA as the go-to one, because everyone knows there's a lot of controversy about, does that thing even work, and their business plans and stuff like that. But I wonder, has the industry evolved enough, and have there been enough people working on this where they can come up with a solution that makes sense and actually solves a business problem, instead of slapping blockchain, on the company name?
Well, if you see companies like Louis Vuitton, they've actually joined forces with competitors like Prada and Cartier. Those are competitors. And they joined forces to create a blockchain called Aura. And they talk about, authenticity and visibility, supply chain and all that. But I think that, again, it's going to be, they're very, very, very slow. They don't even talk about it in the press that much, because I think they know that there's probably going to be a lot of issues in the first generation of it. And so they're just really kind of quiet about it. And there's a lot of testing going on. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be really difficult, and it's going to take time to perfect it. So I think the first generation is going to be, You know, like there's MySpace and now there's TikTok. It's going to be the same thing. The first thing's going to come out. Okay, that's good. And that's a game changer. And now we're starting this journey with fashion and blockchain, but it's got to perfect. You've got to understand from all the problems that come up and then coming up with the solutions. That's how you improve the technology.